The city was dark when we first drove on the bus to our apartment. Back then it seemed very different to where it is now. The first morning that we had, I looked out the window and the streets reminded me of Shanghai, a place I lived for 4 years. Now, though the cities couldn't be more than different, I feel like my time abroad here will really help me to learn more about cultures around the world, and I can't wait for more memories.
Ciao, mi chiamo Charlotte. We are here on the Tiber River in my new favorite city of Rome. I remember the first morning waking up here. I just got up and I opened the window and it was still dark out and the sun was starting to shine on Trastevere, and I remember thinking how beautiful it was, and I hadn't even seen any of the sights yet. Haven't gotten a lot of sleep since I've been here, but I think I'm having the time of my life, and I've made a lot of lifelong friendships already.
I've only been in Rome for 2 weeks, but I already love it so much. I feel so at home here, even though things are so strange and different. Like having an espresso at the bar and a cornetto for breakfast.
We walked the streets all the way to the Colosseum. We sat on a beautiful balcony overlooking with pizza and pasta and the best carbonara I've ever had.
It's one of those things where you have to just take a leap of faith and go for it, and I feel like this is the first time I've had one of those experiences in my life, but I know that even though I'm still scared, I'm having the time of my life, and I know that it's all going to pay off in the end. I'm going to find out more about myself than I ever have back home. I'm already meeting some people that I know I'm going to stay in contact with and be friends with for the remainder of my life.
The first part of Rome was really exciting. Just getting here, I thought, felt like an adventure in itself, but we're starting part 2 of the adventure, and I'm really excited to see everything else there is to see and start feeling like I actually lived here, and by the end of the trip, I hope to feel like I lived here and didn't visit here for a month and a half.
Rome has been a really creative city so far. I feel like everyone's a lot more passionate and imaginative while we're here, more than we would be in America, but overall it's been a great backdrop for all the filmmaking ideas that we have been coming up together, and it seems like everyone's really excited to shoot their videos here.
I've had so many different adventures. I've already gone on vacation, and it's still unbelievable that I'm in Europe and that I'm in Italy and that I'm in Rome. But I feel like we've kind of become like our own people while we've been here. I've made some really great friends, and I feel like I'm already like not a tourist, I'm already a local.
I'm so lucky to be on this program filled with such amazing and talented students that I don't even know yet, but I know that their talent is unbelievable because we're all here together sharing this experience.
Even as someone who had been to Rome before, this feels like the first time being there in a lot of ways, because there's so many layers to peel back that you don't necessarily get to do in just a brief trip.
And I still can't believe how lucky I am to be able to study here. And I think there's such a difference between going on vacation to somewhere like Rome or like Italy, and then being able to actually live there and become a part of the culture and learn more from kind of like a local point of view.
She's like a fire that should only exist in the mainstream. Warm, crowded, and passionate.
The city is absolutely spectacular, and I could not be more happy that I chose to go on this trip. I'm constantly wishing I had an extra pair of eyes so I can see everything around me. The city is so beautiful.
I've been here for about a week and a half, and I honestly feel like a local. I was surprised at how easy it was to just navigate around the city, especially since all these beautiful monuments are so close together. You seriously can't walk a block and a half without seeing something historic and magnificent.
It's only been a week, and we've been acting like we've known each other for years. There isn't one dull moment, or you could be walking in like the worst part of Rome and it's still the most amazing sight I've ever seen. I don't regret coming on this trip at all, and I totally suggest it if you're wondering if you should.
And I've already met so many people that I love, and I've gone on one weekend trip. I have another one planned this weekend, and so many more planned for the next few weekends with some great people. So I'm very excited for what's to come.
My favorite part about being in Rome is waking up every morning and looking outside at this beautiful view. As you can see, it's incredible that you can just walk around and you'll turn the corner and there'll just be a magnificent piece of history.
I've been planning this trip for over a year, and I can't believe that I'm actually in Rome. and I just want to, eventually I want to live here. Like, I want to move to Rome because this is just a magical city.
And I realized of how capable I am of being on my own and being able to communicate with the locals. It was an eye-opening experience for me.
As I walk to school, I'm just covered in history, and it's really beautiful.
My advice to you is to definitely go. If you're trying to go anywhere, just go. It's really exciting. Just remember to be yourself and be spontaneous and meet people and do whatever you can to immerse yourself in the culture, because it's really important and it's really exciting and fun.
I've been in love with Italy for 8 years, and so now I'm finally in Rome, and I hope to learn the language, meet people, write scripts, etc.
Rome is one of the most beautiful cities I've ever been inside of. The religion, the history, the art, everything is so inspiring, and the creative energy is just bristling throughout this city. I love my roommates, I love my friends, I love the directors and the actors and the filmmakers who are all a part of this trip, and I thank God and the universe for allowing me to be here.
Everybody here has been amazing. I feel like I'm becoming a part of a family, and the city is beautiful, the people are amazing, and the architecture is just wowed me. I can't even express how I'm feeling right now.
I make a lot of friends, new friends, best friends in Roma. They are from my school, they are from my city, they are from California. It's a very beautiful California. And then they let me know what's the future in this historical city. Let me know future, and thank you very much. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, my professor. And this in this beautiful city is Benissimo.